안녕하세요. 저는 Sunny입니다. Hey guys, it is Sunny here. Welcome to episode 22 of my Sunny Tries Demo series. This is featuring the game Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Just real quick, I gotta let people know I'm actually streaming. Like my mod, for example. Un momento. Okay. Alright. Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. This is a game that I actually almost completely finished, but I played it on the Switch. I remember that this is kind of more of a decision game, and I was surprised to actually see it on the PlayStation Network because I thought at one point it was a Switch only exclusive, but now it's on here. I will not, I'm already saying this in advance, I will not be playing this on PlayStation 5 because I don't consider it that interesting of a concept to play it or to stream it, so I'm just doing this strictly as a filler, space filler for the demo series. And again, this is episode 22, so let's go ahead and get started. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do new game because that's what I have to do. So let's check out the settings first. Controller bindings, we're not gonna worry about that. Audio. Okay, everything's at 100. I'm just checking everything so I don't have to pause a whole lot. Oh, they have dyslexic font dialogue boxes? That's interesting. We're gonna have it... I hate that it's either small or large for the font. Dark mode, light mode. Just dark or light for the boxes. Okay. Apply. Back. What is gamma? I guess that's the... Okay, I think that's like the color. Okay. Yes. Now, this game has partial voice acting in it, so just be aware of that. Honestly, though, I have not even touched the actual full game in like 2 years. Which I do need to get back on it, honestly. I don't know how it ends. Hello, hey Gold. Everything looks the same but feels so different. I dropped my bag in my old room. It's been 10 years since I moved out of this place. 5 since the last time I managed to come back for holidays. When I was young, this island felt so small, but now I'm realizing I was wrong about that. It's not small. It's just that I was growing up. I had my own ideas, needed some time away. some time away, alone. Back then, it felt like all the space here was meant for other, more important people. And by people, I mean my mother, Ursula. And no, we're not talking about the actual Ursula, so get that out of your mind. She's always been so purposeful, so dedicated, so focused. She casts a long shadow. The Naiads. Now I find myself stepping back into the place where we lived together for so many years. The Naiads. You mean No Little Mermaid? Yes, Gold. No Little Mermaid. We're not talking about that. This is not anywhere close to that. Okay, what is this? Codex. Okay, let's go ahead and read. Atina. Atina is the oldest inhabited city in the Mediterranean Sea. It is now one of the most technologically advanced city-states in southern Europe. Located at the crossroads of many influential civilizations, Atina was always destined for greatness. Thanks to concern, and despite concern from bulky citizens, the island has been ushered into the 21st century. With safer streets, new buildings, cheaper access to technology, and lower taxes, Atina is now a trailblazer among European capitals. All right. The Naiads. Built in 1924 on a former Oxian site, the Naiads was once almost only public pool. With a structure loosely based on Oxian architecture, the Naiads was also meant to highlight Atina's cultural heritage. One of almost thriving gathering places, the Naiads was forced to shut down in the 80s when city council fell into financial ruin. It remained empty for a decade, until local poetess and other community members managed to buy it back from the city. They transformed it into a multi-unit building, welcoming all kinds of artists. A big residence open to all, filled with artists and creatives. The backbone of Alma, the surrounding neighborhood. At least it was. With Ursula gone missing, the place feels empty now, almost abandoned. I decided to go straight to my mother's room, to the heart of the problem. Everything looks familiar, and everything feels strange. I hear sound, and some instinct freezes me in place. Nobody's home. The noise emerges from somewhere inside my mother's room. A heartbeat, and a gentle pearl-like rattling. A soothing sound. A call. A name. Whispered. Chanted. I feel compelled to open the door and... Nexus. Where am I? The world around me. I've never seen anything like it. An endless panorama, a limitless horizon. My head spins. And there, looking at me like I'm an old friend, is a girl. She seems surprised, as if my presence was a shock to her.
Oh, didn't see you there.
I'm going to turn auto text on, by the way, until otherwise.
Take your time, Sprout. It's not every day you wake up in a new dimension.
My ears are ringing, head swimming. I feel like I'm in the strangest dream ever, but I take a breath and focus.
There you go. You'll get the hang of it in no time.
Who is this person? She puts down the game console she was playing with and rushes over to me.
So, I guess we've got a lot to discuss.
Who are you? I'm Polly.
Actually, you're Harmony for us over here.
She seems to be looking at my clothes, and what happened? Why am I dressed like a priestess?
I'm
Breathe,
Bliss.
I need to breathe.
This
Hold on,
world
this text is going by so
Reverie,
fast.
and it's in...
Hold on. Jesus. I don't know what control of bindings is. I need to, like, slow down the text. Jesus.
big trouble.
What?
Both my world and yours are on the brink of collapse. Not pillaged and plundered by an invading army or something cool like that. No, this is ugly. Bad news. Collapsing from within, you know?
Wait, slow down, please. I was just in my mother's room, and I picked up this necklace, and...
See this?
The girl points to an object floating in the middle of the platform. An orb. It sort of looks like a heart, wreathed in blue flames. It's radiating a powerful surge of emotions. How do I know this?
Don't look at it for too long, Sprout. It'll bum you out.
It's... incredible.
And yet, it's fragile. More than it has ever been.
I take a few steps toward it. Waves of comforting warmth and aching cold wash over me. Sensations of solitude and togetherness, emptiness and excess. I'm on the verge of tears, gripped by a sense of helpless sorrow beyond my control.
I know who you are. And I know you have to touch the heart of Reverie.
The heart. Let's go ahead and read this down. This codex. Reverie, an intangible realm where ideas and concepts become real. Our home, independent of time and space. Reverie has always been, but its existence is tenuous and depends on Brittle. Without Brittle's physicality, dreams would shatter and hopes would wither. All of Reverie gravitates around the heart, a pulsating orb made of the texture of dreams. Our relationship with Brittle is symbiotic. Our lives are connected. So what's this other thing? Bliss, the incarnation of primal dreams in childhood. Bliss embodies the heart of darkness. Oh no, that's Legacy of Kain. Never mind, continue. Bliss embodies the need for joy and protection. An eternally innocent child, Bliss is one of the oldest aspirations. Born from the earliest dreams of humankind, Bliss always needs more. More love, more laughter, more comfort, and more security. She despises any form of hierarchy, and has barely contributed Reverie's development. I thought that's... never mind. Her fears can sometimes overwhelm her and cause disasters like the huge earthquake that divided Reverie's realms. The heart.
Touch it! Touch it and see the future!
I comply. My fingers seem to go right through the surface. It's neither cold nor hot. It's softly rough. I feel a slight shock, almost imperceptible.
What the...
You're connected to Reverie now. You'll be able to travel between our world and yours.
What do you mean, travel? I have so many questions.
Looks like you're searching for your mother. This'll point you in the right direction. Introducing the Augural, an amazing tool you can use to strategize and plan out the future.
How do I use it?
The girl takes a sip of her drink and a few seconds to reply. Is this simply theatrics, or is she figuring out the best way to explain?
See for yourself, Sprout.
Welcome to Harmony. This tutorial will give you all the knowledge you need to explore the story. Story nodes. The future is visible to you in the form of interconnected nodes. Each node contains a fragment of story that you can choose to unveil. Close this tutorial and use X on the first node to select it. When a node is selected, information about its fragment of story appears on the right of your screen. Use this information to plan your journey through the story. Close this tutorial and use X again on the node to see the fragment it contains. First steps, what is this? Where am I? What happened? What the hell just happened?
Your Gruel allows you to see the future. That's this board, you know? Before today, time was linear for you. From now on, well, it dances to your tune.
It's incredible. How? How come I can do that?
I'm an aspiration. Me and my friends need a heart to exist. But our heart is weak.
Okay, I'm gonna read the codex, because why not? Aspirations. The aspirations are incarnations of humanity's yearnings, desires, and intelligence. We immortal beings have watched humankind from afar, only able to intervene through dreams and inspiration. We exist in this world. Though we may be few, we are united. From time to time we choose a new heart, a leader, a guide, and occasionally a despot. Our voices travel to Brittle, where we shape destinies. It has been so since the dawn of humanity and will always be so.
And you're special, Sprout. You can help us. You can save us all.
Bliss attempts to smile, but it looks forced. Perhaps because I look so confused. For a moment, the words mean nothing to me. But why me? And why was the necklace in my mother's room? Could this augural be the key to finding my mother?
Let's start with something easy. Truth or dare?
Truth or dare? Is she serious? The light in her eyes tells me so. She is serious. Branchings. The question mark symbol means that only one of the next two nodes can be played. The other will be blocked forever. Choose which part of the story you want to see unfold. Alright. I don't really know, but let's go ahead and read. Truth says, don't know where this is going, but talking seems less risky. Dare, none of this is real, so let's just go with the flow, right? I want to see both. Well, we can't. I want to do... It really doesn't matter. Let's do dare. I kind of want truth, though. I wonder how you can play this game with some kind of immortal child, but I accept.
Truth.
Tell me about your mum. Do you like her?
Ooh. Words are spilling out of my mouth uncontrollably.
Things are difficult between us.
Good. You made a choice. And now, what we're experiencing is unique and special.
All at once I feel ashamed. What was I thinking to open up to this unknown entity? So much and so suddenly.
Don't worry about that.
Hang on. Can she hear my thoughts? She needs to stop.
I'm trying, but I can't help catching some of them. Like listening to a foreign lingo you half know. But go on. Tell me about your mother.
It takes me a couple of seconds to refocus.
You make it sound so... clinical. It's just that I never knew her. I mean...
I can feel Blitz's presence in my mind, retreating, being pushed back. I can actually keep her out of my thoughts if I concentrate hard enough. So I continue.
She's always been there, pushing me, picking me up after failures and mistakes. But who she really is, deep down, as a person, I have no clue.
We're suddenly back at Naiads. If not for the familiar surroundings, I might not have noticed the shift.
What the...
Is this your room? Nice.
Oh. You're here?
Right?
Well, sort of. I'm really still in Reverie, but with a bit of effort, we aspirations can put...
Hold on. Brittle. The material world where humankind lives. Humanity's actions produce egregore, the liquid vital to our existence. Brittle is the world of matter, time, dimensions, and gravity. However, despite its limits, Brittle is also a land of movement and energy. Guided by the right hand, it can produce great things. We can visit it, but we can't be seen there.
Show ourselves into Britain.
Words, yo.
And as you shifted yourself back here, I thought I'd come with.
No one asked you to do that, but alright.
I did?
Don't worry about it. Those new powers of yours will take a bit of getting used to. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, your mum.
My finger traces circles on the desk. Amanda Love desk.
Would you say she was distant?
Always. She kept me at bay. Refused to let me into her world. She wanted me to become this great artist. And instead I went into medical research. She was always there, always present, but never close. Does that make sense?
Why am I asking? My stomach hurts. Why am I hurting myself?
She never even cried. When Dad left, she simply closed that book and opened another one.
Oh, yeah, 1 second. My fingers paint an infinite spiral again and again. It feels soothing, like I'm making a bridge to connect two different drawings. And we're suddenly and brutally back in the other world.
What's going on?
Don't ask me. You're the one who brought us here. Traveling between worlds like it's nothing is... well, shows what amazing powers you have.
I smile. The features are slowly unfolding. Hidden future. Polly can catch a glimpse of the future, but entire parts of it sometimes remain hidden from her. Nodes with I guess that's supposed to be a closed eye. Symbol will hide all the nodes behind them. Hidden nodes cannot be interacted with. They conceal all information about the fragment they contain. You will need to progress through the augural until you reach the node to reveal it and see beyond it. To reveal it and see beyond it. I thought I read that wrong for some reason. Commands. On the augural, use L2 or R2 to zoom in and out. Use the right analog stick to move the camera. Okay. Zoom in, zoom out, right. Okay. Super simple. Let's go forward. A new face. I can feel someone else coming. Damn, this is weird. Okay. Next. I open my eyes again. The two paths have merged into one.
Go on, what do you see? What do you feel?
I sense a new being. A new force. It's getting closer.
That, I believe, would be me.
A tall silhouette comes into focus before my eyes, surrounded by electric blue fish dancing in the air. I knew Bliss was tiny, but now she looks positively minuscule.
I am power. An aspiration like our minuscule Bliss over there.
Power, the mighty aspiration of willpower, leadership, and strength protects Reverie at all costs. The mighty sovereign yearns for structure and conquest and is among Reverie's most influential aspirations. Power has helped create lands in Reverie's infinity, building bridges and boundaries over its endless ebb of ideas. He values action over words and prides himself on being the most trustworthy of the aspirations. From the very beginning, he has fought the void surrounding dreams to expand Reverie's domain, and he has fought back many nightmares to protect it. He reads my mind too? I'm going to have to work harder to keep them out of my head.
No offense, Bliss.
None taken. I'd prefer the term fun-sized.
A little laugh slips out of me. Suddenly, this whole situation feels absurdly mundane, as though I've always been a part of this.
You must be Harmony.
Harmony? What a name. Am I one of them? Harmony. As the link between Reverie and Brittle, this oracle is chosen to walk a special path. Each age, a single harmony is born, bringing hope of change to our realm. Harmony is tasked with maintaining a balance between the two worlds. They ensure that egregore flows to Reverie and help us aspirations extend our influence over Brittle, infusing more dreams into humans' minds. Maintaining the cycle is of the utmost importance.
You have seen how weak our heart is. It won't last long. Great changes would come to pass. You might even call them cataclysmic.
Is there an opposite of harmony? We need some story progression here. I mean, this is just the beginning goal, and plus is just the demo. Golly. The ground beneath me suddenly feels shaky, unstable.
But what can I do? I'm just looking for my mother. I didn't ask for any of this.
You now know that chance does not exist. The futures laid out before you will force your hand.
It's not 9 hours, is it? Absolutely fucking not.
They will require you to make choices. Choices that are ruthless, difficult, even painful. Choose wisely, follow your objective, and your diligence will be rewarded with a valuable resource.
Knew I forgot something. There's this energy called egregor, right? It's basically how we exist in your world. It kinda tastes like, you know that blue soda?
You know who she sounds like? She sounds like Mael from Claire Obscure. Expedition 33.
Egregor is rare and powerful. It is not to be drunk. Some choices you make will generate egregor and bind us together. Use it wisely.
Egregor is the texture of dreams, an energy that flows freely between worlds. At the very beginning were the four elements, still and separate. They needed egregor to come together and merge. This luminous substance holds an infinite amount of possibilities. It is both everything and nothing at the same time. Invisible to the human eye, egregor... that's probably not how to pronounce it. Whatever. Requires you to see past what is and to see what could be. But be warned, Egregore is a powerful elixir that is lethal in large quantities. Also, girl, it's only been 30 minutes, girl. Aspirations meet my doubts with a knowing look. I don't like that they can see my thoughts, read my intentions.
Ah, you got it. I can tell because your mind's gone all hard. Difficult to hear.
Looks like I'm getting better at pushing them away from what's in my head.
We have much more to tell you, but a good leader knows what to reveal and what to leave unsaid. For now, of course.
I think I remember playing this, and I definitely felt like I was getting close to the end of the game. And I was getting, like, terrible, like, outcomes for sure. So power is definitely one I need to be careful about when I go back and play this on the Switch. The two aspirations look at each other. Something is shared in their glance. An emotion, a memory. But I don't know what it is. I'll need to find out by myself.
The key is your mother, Harmony.
Okay.
Her disappearance must be linked with what happened here.
How do y'all not know? A pause. They glance at each other.
Some of our number are lost. Scattered.
And we work better if we're a team.
How many of them are there?
But that's for later. Right now, the priority is your mother.
Exactly.
We must find her. Or else...
Your heart will get weaker?
The look in their eyes tell me I'm right.
Find your mother. Explore the futures.
I nod. The view from up here is stunning. Okay, but like I said before, this game is definitely one where it's like you make decisions and your decisions affect what happens. I don't recall if you can go back, like if you can change your decisions. I think you can, but I think a lot of them are pretty set in stone, like you can't go back up until a certain point. And I mean like towards the end of the game. Let's go ahead and read. The Nexus. A place that belongs to all of us and where our heart beats, pumping life into dreams. The Nexus is neutral ground where we aspirations gather to discuss important matters. The heart of Reverie was once kept in the chosen aspiration sanctuary, sparking much tension among us. Truth and Bond worked to create this neutral space to hold the heart and come together. Since sanctuaries are private and only open to those their owner allows inside. Okay. My head feels heavy, so much has been dropped on me. So much. I need to close my eyes. It's probably going to be back in the human world, if I had to guess. Okay, objectives. A new objective node has been revealed. Objective nodes are marked by a ray of light shining from their center. Try to reach them to progress through the story. You square to open the notifications panel and see the new objective node. Okay, we'll do that. Square. A long road ahead. That's where we're supposed to go to. Alright. Next, an awakening. I'm back on Earth. What was all that real? Okay, let's go. But why is it saying, hold on. Why is it saying... I already read all that. That's as far as you can see, Sprout. You'll need to give one of us Egregore to get here. Okay. Let's get there then. Like you have no choice but to play. I can tell right away that I'm not in Reverie anymore. The sun over Atina is hot and dry. I stretch out my arms, feeling the muscles they're resisting. A minute. I just need a minute to think this through. I came here to find my mother. discovered a necklace that transported me far away. Alright, let's go ahead. The necklace, a key to Reverie forged by a human with the help of an aspiration. The seemingly innocuous trinket acts as a portal between Brittle and Reverie. Some artifacts, such as this necklace, holds a piece of Reverie within their material confines. Few exist, and fewer are those able to wield their potential. Nevertheless, these artifacts always find their way to the right person. And now I'm able to instantly travel between worlds and talk to gods.
Is that it?
That wasn't a dream. All my studies into the human mind, all my research, I've never heard of anything like this. It wasn't a seizure or hallucination. This was all the legends and tales my mother wrote about in her poetry. All the stories she told me as a kid. An invisible world opened up in front of me with the augural. I need to act. I need to embrace this. Another decision? Yeah, figured. Crystals. These two nodes are blocked by a barrier. Barriers block access to certain nodes until they are removed. It seems crystals are required to unlock either of these two nodes. That symbol and that symbol. This symbol and that symbol. Symbols show that you need a bliss or a power crystal to progress through the story. Crystals can be gained as you progress through the augural. Crystals. Here are the crystals you seek. Do you see the... kind of looks like a... one of them looks like a stick, and the other one kind of looks like a... punctuation mark? I don't really know. Symbols on the upper part of these two nodes. Progress through the augural and play one of them to gain a crystal and break the corresponding barrier. Look at that awesome sphere grid. It's not a sphere grid. Sphere grids are where you it's a skill tree where you increase your skill points. The augural is where you make decisions and you can collect crystals for specific aspirations. And these aspirations affect the outcome of the story as well. So crystals can materialize in different forms depending on which aspiration they are bound to. So that means I have to go this way. Kind of home. So I have to go through this branch on the left first before the one on the right unlocks. Because I don't have any crystals. Kind of home. I walk back inside. My head still swirling with words, names, predictions. And then... Nora. I can hear her footsteps outside the room. Knowing her, she's about to barge in. I rub my eyes and run my hands through my hair. Trying to wake from... reverie?
Polly?
I can feel tears in my eyes, a sweet taste in my mouth, static electricity grazing my shoulders and arms.
Polly! You're here!
Nora! Come here!
She crosses the room and we hug. It's the first human contact I've had in months. She feels so good, so warm and familiar. Also, let's go ahead and read. Nora, born June 9th, 2010. Ew. Studied economics with a minor in arts. Her grandfather, Laszlo Kassar? I don't know. Is her guardian and has raised her since her parents relinquished custody. I cannot read today. Her grandfather, Laszlo... Ooh, hold on. Oops. There we go. Laszlo Kassar is her guardian and has raised her since her parents relinquished custody. Failed first several years of college, approached a fashion school on the continent for their international class, legal name changed to 18, seeing a speech therapist, contacted for monoconcern health experiments. Anyways.
How are you?
Good! I mean... fine. considering what's going on.
It's okay. We'll find her. I know we will.
So much has happened.
Tell me.
Hold on, I need some coffee. It's keeping my brain from rotting.
She drinks coffee now. Definitely older. A young woman. I don't drink coffee. I love the taste of coffee, but coffee, energy-wise, doesn't do anything for me. In the kitchen, Nora makes us both coffee and launches into, well, about 8 different stories at once, all tangled together. I drink coffee. Yes, I know, Gold. I know you drink coffee. But you like yours, you take yours black, right? Like you don't put creamer into it? She hasn't changed, always carrying the entire world of plots and characters and charming adventures with her. A Nora burst of energy. I put creamer into it. Oh, okay. So I thought at one point you were drinking your coffee black, but I could be wrong. But for me, I feel as though if I ever drink coffee, coffee has to have some creamer in it. Like it's just, to me, it's just weird. Otherwise.
And yeah, Grandpa's gone through all 5 stages of grief, though for a while I thought he was stuck on denial.
Cake Daddy's drink his black. Who the hell is that? I smile as she hands over a huge mug filled to the brim with caffeine.
Nothing beats a really cheap, super strong coffee.
Can she see you?
No.
Oh, no, you're fine. Just don't start talking to yourself. Weirds people out.
I'm so sorry. I'm talking so much. Can't believe it's the first time you've been back in years.
You know who Cake Daddy is? You know who Cake Daddy's is? Girl. Hell no, I don't know who that is. The hell?
Yeah, it's... you know.
Oh, I know. Things were difficult with Ursula.
It doesn't feel good to admit my mother... I feel like hitting myself, y'all. It doesn't feel good to admit my mother always showed more love and affection to Nora than to me. I'm not jealous. Nora deserves love, but... It's her daughter, for crying out loud. Sorry. It's hard to stop thinking about the reasons behind it. Was I harder to love? Check your phone or watch.
She'd been different.
Okay, but like,
lately.
I still didn't know.
We had
That's the name he went by.
before
Yes.
she went missing.
Well, at least I'm not like... I don't commit it to memory. Also, that's... Whatever. We'll talk about it later.
Ursula was upset with you.
Nora's always gotten along well with my mother. I can't remember the last time they fought.
Have you heard about all the job openings at NK?
It smells weird in here. Monoconcern. Monoconcern started as a humble piping company in the early 20th century. 1 century later, it has grown from a water supply company to become the biggest company on Atina. Monoconcern now specializes in new technologies and offers a wide array of services. Tribids, or is it pronounced Tribids? I don't know. Drone deliveries, Medicaid, whatever. I don't know why it's spelled like that. That's why I paused. And much more. Job opportunities abound in a variety of areas, providing roughly half of Atina's population with a steady income and the promise of a brighter future. Nora wants to join MK. A few months ago, she was telling me how intrusive and problematic they were.
The city's getting more expensive by the minute, and the pay's good, and it's interesting work, I guess. Did I mention the pay? Because, Paul, we're barely getting by here. And there's this school I'd like to go to. A rather expensive school. But Ursula felt I was betraying myself, and we had a fight, and I had to sleep at a friend's place for a couple of days.
Mono Concern. Does the Mortal Kombat techno theme? Kano, Kano. Or I'm not reading that. Oh wait, I did it again. Yes, you're making references that don't pertain to... God, first, I understand the Little Mermaid reference because Polly's mother's name is literally Ursula, but like, Mono Concern being Mortal Kombat is crazy.
That bad?
I just needed some space. Some air.
The shiver of static electricity is back. Through my fingers, up my back, the necklace feels lighter around my throat.
I know MK isn't perfect, but I can't live here forever. No way I can move out without a job.
MK isn't perfect, but it's not a sentence I thought I'd hear from Nora's mouth.
What do you think?
I think it's a terrible fucking idea. I'm just kidding. Sorry. As I think about how to answer, I feel the weight of the decision. This is the kind of choice Bliss was talking about. So back to the auger roll we go. Alright. Bliss, this is not what she wants to hear. Support, not judgment. Warn Nora. Okay, sorry. Support Nora or warn Nora. Power. She doesn't want to hear this, but it's for her own good. Ah! I don't remember exactly the issue with Mono Concern, but I remember it's not a good company. Sorry, spoiler. I feel like I'm pretty sure it's not a good company. But we're going based off of... Really? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not a good company. I think it's just like... I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I'm 90%... Okay, maybe closer to 80. I feel more 80% certain that... From my recollection, that Mono Concern's not a good company. But knowing that knowledge, I also don't want to give power. Well, power. I will make a different decision this time, and I will go with support. Because I don't even remember what my decision was here. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna support her. We're gonna pretend like we don't really know how good or bad the company is. This is just the demo. I just gotta keep telling myself, this is just the demo. It's not the full game. As I open my mouth, I can feel Bliss's sparkling energy at my side.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I can feel it.
But what if I'm just telling her what she wants to hear, so I don't make her feel bad? To avoid saying something uncomfortable?
Everybody wants support for their accomplishments or their mistakes.
The words lift a weight off me. Bliss is right. It's not my place to pass judgment, is it? I smile at Nora.
Money? Responsibility?
Umbrella is the
Chance
blame,
for a
or
fresh
rather the
start.
connections between
Maybe
Mono
you should take it.
Concern.
Seems like everyone hates MK except the people who work there. So maybe I'm missing something. And if I took a job there, I'd find out what.
See?
It's been hard. Laszlo and Ursula have always helped me.
Why
out,
does
but
she
I
call
want
her
my
grandfather
own home now,
Laszlo?
my
Call
own
his
life.
ass grandpa. That's so weird to me. When people call their... Well, I can't really say anything because I call my uncle by his middle name, but whatever. Mortal Kombat is not all that bad, okay? I'm gonna ignore that comment. a smile projecting warm affection and reassurance.
My goodness, I need another hug.
I nod and smile. She jumps forward into my arms.
I've missed you so much. You're always so supportive, so calm, so sure of yourself.
What? I said MK. Yep, I'm not addressing it. Nora can't see my face. She's missing the clouds of doubt passing before my eyes. Me? Sure of myself? Girl, same. Like in real life, I relate to that. That's probably the energy I've learned to give off. Inside me, though. Inside, my world is upside down. Relatable.
It does.
Nora squeezes harder.
I'm sorry I didn't visit.
I squeeze back.
I was busy and I wanted to keep everything from here at a distance. A plant like me, well, it needs water and sunshine and distance from its parents.
Mm-hmm. Nora lets out a laugh. Round and booming. That's the laugh I remember. Then she releases me. We're both recharged, both at peace.
Come on. I guess we should find Laszlo.
Please.
I could do with a drink.
Me too. And maybe passing out and forgetting about the necklace and those two weird... I stop the thought before it expands beyond my control. Family first. Because that's why I'm here, isn't it? Family? Crystal obtained. You just collected your first crystal. Sorry, y'all. I'm adjusting my headset. Crystals collected during a chapter are not capped when you move to the next one. The barrier has fallen. You can now reach the objective node. Alright. Sanctuary of Bliss likely keeps me from going to Power's Sanctuary, so... Bliss's Unbreakable Egg. Actually, I think I did choose this the first time. So I remember her. I remember what her sanctuary looks like. Or maybe I don't know, whatever. When I return to my senses, I'm no longer on Atina. There's a warm blanket around my body. A soft whisper in my ear. And then, a playful voice.
Finally! There you are! What you did back there, that was nice of you. Real nice.
The desert wind fans my hair out in front of my face. It's surprisingly sweet. Almost invigorating. The aspiration beside me points to a building in the distance. Faint electronic music seems to radiate from the colorful walls.
Your place?
My crib. Yeah!
Bliss's unbreakable egg. The world of Bliss lies under a protective shell. Only in this untouched space can she retain her innocence and joy, or so she says. The egg first appeared within the void of the first stages of Reverie, a shelter from the storm of raw nightmares of old. Bliss was born there from the first stream of Hearth. With the help of the first oracle, Bliss expanded the egg significantly since then, adding more and more gadgets inside and protective devices outside. Inside is warmer, cozy but loud, blaring with chimes and chiptunes, and peppy, high-energy music.
Pull up a beanbag. Drink?
Do you drink? Or eat?
Do I need to? Nah. Do I want to? Course. Tasty's tasty.
I have to stay focused. Every time I look around me, this world seems completely implausible.
Are you real?
Girl, you need to stop trying to apply logic to this.
Us lot, aspirations. We're the proof that you lot, humans, exist.
The proof we exist.
Yeah. You exist, so we exist. And if we exist, then...
Humans exist.
And that concludes our segment on philosophy. Try not to think about it too much. I don't.
That's reassuring, somehow. Even the gods of this place don't know how it works.
Listen, you just need to see the Augural as a board game. You've got your resources, your goals, your supporting characters. It's just a game. Chillax, enjoy, have fun with it.
I think that's a fourth wall joke meant for anyone who plays the game. Chillax. No, she's deflecting.
Earlier, you said that this was serious. There could be consequences.
Sure, but I don't like the word consequences. Too many vowels. Don't much like vowel either.
Is everything a game to you?
Alright, girl, come on.
No, not everything.
The aspirations mood shifts immediately. The room feels a little darker, a little less cheesy.
The future isn't. The future is important. Vital. And the future, our future, is in your hands.
The Augural.
Aspirations have been around since the dawn of humankind. We've guided you, and we've been guided by you.
We're connected.
More than connected. You exist because we exist. And the other way round as well. If we die, you die. And I don't want to die. No siree.
There's a break. A silence filled by the sounds of Bliss's sanctuary. Enough for Bliss to wordlessly express that she's talked enough.
Fine. I'll explore the future.
Yeah! Have fun with it. I'll be around, listening, chiming in. Unless I'm in the middle of a game, of course.
Of course.
Oh, check out Enchanted in the Moonlight. Girl, what? Okay, yeah, I thought that was the voice actress for Mael and Claire Obscure. Okay, I was right, sorry. Once outside, I paused for a moment, watching an immovable sun casting its light onto the bunker, and it hits me. Aspirations aren't good or bad, noble or evil. They are what they are. All of them. Representations of the fallible, malleable human psyche. Should I join forces with Bliss? Power? Another inspiration? Aspiration? Say inspiration. It's up to me to decide. Long road ahead. Whatever's brewing here is big. Bigger than my mother disappearing. I step closer to the heart of Reverie. Its blue flames don't seem to burn.
Hey! You still here?
Yeah? Turn around. Bliss is standing right in front of me.
Didn't mean to scare you. Sorry.
There's more to it than she's ready to share. I can sense it.
This is a lot. Are you real? Is any of this real? Or am I having some sort of waking nightmare?
Girl, no.
First, thanks. Nightmare indeed. Second, It's very real, Sprout.
I just need a minute.
Really? Because I'm catching on to this pretty easily.
It's okay. Really. We're really impressed by everything you've done so far. Soon, you'll be
What the hell
able
is
to see
we?
even further on the Augural.
How far ahead?
Depends on your choices, on who you side with, on what happens.
She's uncomfortable.
I can tell you don't exactly trust me, even if I can't read your mind anymore.
Let's be honest here.
You mentioned my mother. As soon as I stepped into all this, you knew. And you wanted me to find her. What's going on with her? Do you know Ursula?
Can aspirations breathe? Because if so, Bliss just took the biggest gulp of air ever.
Ursula was here before, in your shoes, in this place, wearing this necklace.
So she was the previous Harmony?
And she tried to do everything you've been doing today, and
She failed.
she wasn't the right person. Why? I can't tell you directly.
For every mystery solved, 2 secrets are added.
Whatever happened, it broke us. It almost ruined Reverie. And we forgot. Our minds, our bodies were twisted and erased.
I turn away from Bliss. A minute. I just need a minute. Today's been a string of stolen minutes, wild concepts, shocking discoveries.
We need your help. And you need ours. There's an aspiration called truth. They know a lot. I mean, of course. If you could find a way to save them, it would mean the world to us. I know it's unfair to ask you to go out there without any more information.
It'll be okay. I understand the stakes. And I'll do my best.
I give her a tentative smile. I need to get back to Nora, meet with Laszlo, search for my mother and this truth. No time to lose. Yeah, I think this demo is probably only going to be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max. History. Select a pass node to display an overview of its content. Progression. The game is saved automatically after each node is played. You can still restart a chapter from the start as long as it has not been completed. This option is available from the pause menu. We're not going to go back because I don't give a shit. Act Overview. This is the Act Overview. It appears when reaching the end of a chapter. An act is composed of several chapters, each having its own objectives. The Act Overview is a simplified vision of all the chapters composing an act. This is the objective you have just completed by helping Nora make a decision about her future. It is now part of your ongoing journey towards the main pivot points of the story, the outcomes. I can't for you to play Ice Served Cold. Give me some information on the rocks. Girl, is it Ice Served Cold or is it Coffee Talk that you wanted me to play? Because now I don't remember. An outcome represents the conclusion of great events in the future. They are unlocked by the crystals you collect throughout the chapters. At the end of a chapter, all the crystals you have collected are automatically transferred to the outcomes. Ice Served Cold. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to change that for tomorrow's stream then, because I thought it was Coffee Talk. But I do have Best Served Cold, so I'll have to download that today. Unlocking an outcome generally requires a large number of crystals. At the end of an act, you will have to pick an outcome. On the AUG roll, you can press R1 at any time to access the Act overview. Do not hesitate to check it regularly and see your progress towards the outcome you're aiming for. Close this tutorial and use the X node to start the next chapter. Alright, chapter 2. Familiar face, foreign emotion. Revelation. Eye symbol. The open eye symbol means that the node will trigger a revelation. Revelations unveil nodes still invisible to Polly on the AUG roll. See the links extending from the icon? They point to the nodes that will be revealed. I think I can only go so far. Okay, no, I can. Okay, so it goes that far. Gotcha. Cheers and worries. Hello? I'm hitting. Yes. God dang. Seamus Creek. Seema? Seema? I look up at the sky, the clouds floating by, obscuring the newly revealed stars. Familiar but unknowable. Beautiful but ever-changing.
I came out here for like 2 hours last week.
I believe it.
I kind of don't really want to read the codex anymore. Seamus Creek. Unfortunately, almost only public beach has been closed since the 90s. Because of the toxic water that is dumped into our sea, swimming on this side of the island is strictly forbidden. Since the Green Hills Agreement of 2026, oh, that's this year, that's funny. A mono-concern has been hard at work to rid our coasts of pollution. It is confident that it will be able to clear out our beaches by the end of the decade. A brand new water park near Seamus Creek will create new job opportunities. Construction on the park should be completed just as our shores are reopened to the public.
See them reflected down there?
So the beach here is toxic, and yet we're on the beach? Well, the water is. I look over at her, neck craned upwards, a half smile on her lips. She seems calmer. I'm glad.
All right. Time to rip off the bandage. Let's go see Laszlo.
Let's go.
I'll be at your side.
I know you will.
She lowers her gaze from the heavens to look me in the eye.
You haven't seen him the last few days? Full-on denial. It's killing me to see him like this.
Sounds rough. But we'll find a way. Right? Even if we have to outdrink him with his own imported beers.
That wins me another smile, clearer this time.
They are so expensive. And I'm broke, just so you know.
We walk through the streets of our childhood, laughter bouncing off the old familiar walls. We chat as we go. We're sad that one store closed, amazed that another has managed to stay open. We laugh, a godsend considering the circumstances. But the further we walk, the worse the flickers get. Bonds Marsh. Oh, this is an aspiration. Images of other places, impossible places. Reverie. Birds flutter about my head, phasing in and out of reality, and a kindly voice calls my name. I'm adding words, taking words out. God, I'm tired. And then, he's there in front of me.
Greetings. Oh, did I startle you?
Bond! I love Bond.
Where am I? Who are you? Another aspiration?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I'm Bond. My siblings keep forgetting about me. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No. No. I guess I'm getting used to it. I feel at home. Somehow.
Naturally.
Bond.
My path
See James
is
Bond?
one
No,
of
never mind.
community,
Girl.
friendship, and empathy. My mangrove forest is a place of warmth and safety. Not conflict.
I know this won't be as simple as that. Unfortunately.
Oh, you mean your mother? I know you will find a way to, see eye to eye with her.
Fat chance, sure. Fat chance for sure. Let's pretend that it's even remotely possible. Let's read. Bond's estuary. The once vibrant, thriving jungle has been quiet for a few cycles now. There, wrapped in shadows, swarms of life forms live and multiply. Bond knows each and every soul and secret that dwells within this boundless marsh, and he cares for them all. His mind swims through their energy, breeding new lives each day. Although this cosmos has lost much of its vital energy, Bond kindly watches over it like a shepherd, welcoming vagrant dreams as well.
I don't wish to keep you. Before you go, I have but one piece of advice. Remain mindful of others. Then your journey may be one of discovery, not destruction.
Laszlo's bar. Before I can reply to this newest aspiration, I blink and I'm back on Atina.
Turns out he wasn't even talking to me. Can you believe it?
Damn, she
What an
wasn't even
idiot.
listening to her this whole time.
Well, we're here.
She's right. Laszlo's bar. I give her a reassuring nudge and we head to the counter. The place hasn't changed at all, except it's a little messier. A lot messier, in fact. But the rest, the ramshackle seating, the sticky counter, the rumble of the tram line overhead, this place always felt like a second home to me. Fine, let's read. Laszlo's Bar, one of the numerous bars built under tram lines in the early 70s, run by a colorful bartender for over 20 years. It has earned quite the reputation. Under City Council's Community Enhancement Program, tiny bars such as this one flourished around Atina's tram stations. However, they slowly disappeared in the 10s and were replaced by larger automated multi-story breweries. This bar is among the last of its kind, importing beverages from neighboring islands and coasts. And their attending bar.
Polly, you're here. I'm so glad you're finally here.
Laszlo. He leaves the counter and comes over. Before I can react, he's grabbed me in a bear hug. My phone jams up into my ribs. I force a smile.
My word, it's good to see you, Polly. You look like a strong breeze would knock you over. Are you eating? Here, look, I've got snacks behind the bar.
Nora rolls her eyes. She wasn't wrong. His smile is too wide, his voice a bit too loud. Laszlo's a jolly fellow, but this is a bit too jolly for the situation. Why? Distant objectives. Several objective nodes have been revealed. It will be impossible to gather the crystals required to complete both objectives. You have to make a decision. Will you follow Bliss's path, or Bond's instead? Damn! Between Bliss and Bond? That sucks. I'm probably gonna end up choosing Bond, to be honest, but, Laszlo finally talks to Nora. Laszlo opens up to his friends. I don't like either one, I'm not gonna lie. Born April 13, 1974, former nurse and owner of a well-established bar in Alma. Widower of Alex... Sorry, my eyes getting blurry. Natalisia. Whatever. With whom he had one daughter, Veruca Kasser. Met Ursula Beauclair while on duty at St. James Hospital. Was one of the first community members to join her in renovating the Naiads. Briefly sat on city council in the 90s. Became his granddaughter Nora's legal guardian when Veruca Kasser chose not to raise her child, refused multiple offers from Monoconzern to franchise his bar. Okay, that's interesting because Monoconzern wants his bar. Okay. Should I choose the Bliss route, y'all, or the Laszlo one? Bliss one is Laszlo finally talks to Nora. Laszlo is hiding his emotions. He needs to strengthen his bonds with the people he loves. Or the Bond one. Someone goes away and the community falls apart. Bring it back together. Let it heal in unity. Interesting. Ask Nora about Laszlo. Family tree is a fragile thing. Be careful how you handle it. You haven't seen each other in ages. Take it easy. Serious stuff can wait. Okay. Gold says the Bliss route, so that's what we're going with since no one else said anything. Laszlo bustles off to grab some unneeded snacks, and I turn to take in the place. It really is exactly the same, minus the extra mess. I can only see one thing that's really changed. The photo of Ursula that used to hang behind the bar. It's gone.
Here we go. A Polly
Why would he do
special
that?
on the house.
I know he's hurting, but like, that's weird to me. He's brought over an armful of snacks and drinks, including several of my favorite brands. A Tina made and spicy.
Ooh. Right down memory lane.
Wait, I forgot something. Don't move.
Cheers and worries. With Laszlo fussing about behind the counter, Nora smiles and goes over to chat with some regulars. There are a few faces I recognize, names bubbling from the fog of forgotten memory. Laszlo's friends. They look older, shrunken almost. Snippets of conversation drift my way. He's not been the same these last few days. What's wrong with him? I turn my head away. I don't need to hear anymore. They're worried too. I need to do something. And this is why I was kind of wary about inevitable nodes. This is an inevitable node. You have no choice but to play this type of node when it becomes available. Laszlo leads the conversation. I try to strike up a conversation with him, but he immediately launches into a discussion of Alma's politics and the price of importing beer. I let him do the talking. Feels good to hear him talk about mundane things.
Did Nora tell you about the storm a while back?
The storm.
I've seen pictures. How bad was it?
Bit of flooding around the island, but the walls held and the roof barely leaked at home. Nora helped board up the bar. We had a good laugh at all the drowned drones the next day. Spotted some MK folks trying to scoop them up before they floated out to sea.
And I just encouraged her to go work for MK.
Competitive
He
drone
doesn't like
fishing.
MK. He smiles. His face relaxes somehow.
The sport where nobody wins.
Alright. Alright, so this is where it starts getting kind of tricky. So even though the first decision I chose Bliss, anything that I choose from this path moving forward will essentially block off the other side. So if I choose Bond, it's going to block off any decisions on the right side. And if I choose Bliss for this one, it's going to block off any options on the left side. So Gold says Bliss though, taking for a walk or a helping hand. Let's read what it actually says, like the more details. Bliss, if he's too shy to talk in front of Nora, you should give him some privacy. Bond, Laszlo needs support, even if he won't admit it. Why don't you show him the way? I really don't like the secrecy though, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. But Gold said Bliss, so we're gonna go with Bliss the whole way, I guess. This is going to be tough. Laszlo is open and generous, but when it comes to his feelings, not so much. Could be hard to get through to him. I wait until he's busy with a customer to talk to Nora.
Okay, I've got a plan.
Tell me.
His friends are here. You're here. There's no way I'm getting him to open up in this place.
But if you took him on a little walk somewhere...
Exactly.
I knew there was a reason we called you back. Polly and her brilliant ideas.
She leans over the bar and grabs a soda, popping it open, hoisting it, and cheers.
Good luck.
Laszlo's hands, wrapped in a rag, smooth the fabric around and around the inside of a pint glass. Thought he was fixing snacks. Touch him gently and he flinches. Pain and turmoil flash across his face, but then he catches himself and the plastic smile returns.
Come on. Let's take a walk.
Why do you flinch, though?
What do you mean? You just got here. And the bar.
Nora's got the bar.
Nora can watch the bar for a few minutes. Come on. Just around the block. I want to see how it's changed.
He stares glassy-eyed into space before returning to the here and now. Nodding, he ever so gently places the glass on the counter. A few moments later, we're strolling arm in arm. I can feel the tension in his grip, in his stride. If I can get through to him, I know I can. Revocation. The X icon means that the next node will trigger a revocation. BRB. Okay, Gold. It will block access to other nodes forever. Select a node with a revocation to see the nodes that will be blocked. Ask him about Nora. Warn him about denial. Ask him about how he feels. Ask him how he feels. And be gentle. Sure. None of this really matters anyway. We wander a while longer. Neither of us says a word. But enough is enough. I decide a bold move is the right one.
How are you, Laszlo? With everything? Ursula?
Oh, you know. It is what it is.
That's my response to a lot of things. It is what it is, bro. He beams an uncanny megawatt smile.
I came here such a long time ago, I sometimes forget how complicated life was before.
We slow and stop. He unhooks his arm from mine. The scene below is beautiful. The rising moon floating above a motionless sea.
On a Tina, it sometimes feels like you could just go for a swim and let your problems dissolve in the ocean.
I know the feeling.
I know you do. You're from this place, after all.
We stare out across the water, not moving, hardly breathing. The air is surprisingly still, but the smells of the approaching night wash over us. Lamb, spices, cigarettes.
How are you? Really?
He sighs, a deep exhalation tinged with sleepless nights and fear. When it's done, he stands unmoving, head cocked to the sky. Just as I'm about to ask again, he relents.
Honestly, Polly, I'm relieved.
That's not what I was expecting.
Right.
Sounds terrible, doesn't it? I knew something was up. She was acting strangely at home. Like when you were young. Not enough for me to say anything. You know how she gets. But different. Something was definitely coming.
He smiles weakly. That's all I'm getting for now. But it's enough. He takes my arm again, and we head back to the bar. I don't think we really got any information, but it's alright. May the sun return soon. Night has fallen. The place is almost empty, apart from Laszlo's friends and a phone browsing Nora. A lot of texts. I'm curious, but it's not my place to investigate. At least not for now.
It has been a day.
Definitely a day.
Tomorrow's creeping up on us already.
He nods his head at me, but this time it's genuine. There's a faint sparkle in his eyes. His armor isn't gone, but the straps have loosened. It's a start. Alright, we had no choice but to select Laszlo finally talks to Nora, I think. Because I don't have the... Wait, really? I can choose the bond route? Yeah, I guess I could choose either or still. By the time the last of the regulars shuffle off, I'm about ready to collapse onto the very cobbles below me. Nora hefts the remaining chairs up and into the storage locker. I make a token effort, but I'm exhausted. More hindrance than help. When we're done, Laszlo reaches up to close the shutter and freezes. He turns, looks Nora dead in the eye.
Nora, sweetheart,
He takes a step toward her.
I'm so sorry. We're broke. Flat broke. The Naiads... We've run out of track. I don't know what else to do.
Run out?
Money's tight, Polly. Very tight. I can't keep that from you any longer. And now that now she's disappeared, I don't know what to do.
Kinda wish I would have went the bond route, because I think his friends would have just helped him.
I'm scared.
Because now it's on Nora. And when Nora tells Laszlo that she's going to be working for MK, he's not going to be happy about it, I think. Nora takes a moment to absorb the information, a multitude of emotions flashing across her face. And then plus that it ends up being on her. Is the Wi-Fi okay? Yeah. It's okay to me, why? But then, like, if I think about it, like I said, that puts pressure on Nora now. So she has to work in order to support his business. So I just didn't press anything. That's why it's not moving. It's not on auto text anymore. Well, it hasn't been on auto text for quite some time. Then, without saying a word, she crosses to her grandfather and the two embrace. There's no crying, no words, just two people alone against the world. It's not lagging for me. In fact, the signal says it's great. And I'm not even on the T-Mobile Wi-Fi. Okay, when it's stuck on the screen like this and it's not moving, I'm just not pressing anything. Because the text has to go forward by me actually pressing something. And I don't have it on auto text for it to just go by itself because it was moving too fast for me to read. No, not 2. Not anymore. 3. Consequences of objectives. The objective nodes may generate consequences that impact later chapters of the story. This will give you access to entire branches of the future and cut you off from others. Keep this in mind when playing your route on the augural. Alright, well, we have no choice. In a chapter. End of chapter. Because of the choices you made when dealing with Laszlo, you made great progress towards an outcome. You've chosen the path laid out before you by an aspiration, but the future might still be in your hands. Outcomes may have greater consequences than objectives. Will you stay on the same path, or would you rather change the course of the future? I don't really know what I want. Trusted hands. The shed. A new day dawns. Consciousness returns slowly, and as I open my eyes, they feel like hot marbles rolling in their sockets. Okay, let's read the codex, because I'm so tired of that popping up. Alright, bond. The kindness of all the aspirations, bond is the connection between all things, and strength in numbers. Selfishness is a foreign concept to bond. He lives through the eyes and feelings of others. Bond was once a multitude, but resigned himself to becoming a single being for the convenience of the other aspirations. This is mainly because he needs them to exist and forge the connections on which he thrives. Communication between the aspirations has greatly improved thanks to the bond, and he introduced the concepts of equality and inclusivity to dreams. Polly. Born March 18, 1998, also born super late. Graduated with a degree in programming. Moved abroad to work in biotech as a data analyst. Daughter of Ursula Beauclair and Marco Ricci. Raised by Miss Beauclair. Seldom returns to Atina since leaving 10 years ago. Nothing of interest to report. Who the hell is making these codex entries? Yesterday was more intense than I'd imagined. Reconnecting with Laszlo took an emotional toll I'm not sure either of us was ready for. I checked the clock. Past 10. Late. 5 more minutes won't hurt. But as my eyes close, there's a flicker, and I'm back in Reverie. I open them, and I'm at home, in bed. This is becoming intolerable. I wait a few moments to see if the sensation returns, but it leaves me be for now. Time to get up. The Naiads.
Are you sure you saw it in here?
Yes, it was by the sink. I was listening to my podcast.
Researching about the Oxyons, are you?
Oxyons.
I'm sure there's a connection between them and Ursula and... Oh! Morning, sleepyhead.
It looks like the two of them have been up for a while. For Laszlo, that's not a surprise. But Nora's usually a night owl. Breakfast is all laid out. Banana crepes, hazelnut, sesame paste, fresh mango, my favorites. How can we afford this?
Already?
Thought they were broke.
Already? It's nearly lunch.
Grandpa, tell her!
Tell me what?
No, you do it.
We have a lead! On Ursula.
Okay. Consequences of objectives. The next node's vary was removed after you reach the last chapter's objective. The other is forever inaccessible to you. You might not see the consequences of an objective node until much later in the story. What do you mean? What you mean? Sorry. I need to figure out what I want to do. Power or bond? Okay. I need to pick one. Someone in the crowd. Reaching out might be helpful next time. I can show you the way. Sharing secrets. It may not seem like much, but Laszlo and Nora have been doing research together all morning. Damn, I don't know. I don't want to give power anything because I hate power. I don't know, y'all. Actually, I will think about it for a second. Hold on. I kind of do want to know. Kind of want to know. Ah. If you don't know, we don't know. All hope is lost, like Raccoon City. That's crazy. I can't go that way anyway. This is locked. Pressing the X button, I can't do it. I have to go through the power route. It takes a few seconds for my mind to adjust to what I just heard. Laszlo, Nora, and I stayed up late chatting, just the three of us. And here I am, feeling hungover after only a few drinks. Oh, to be 20 again.
I just remembered something. A girl who used to come here often before Ursula disappeared. She came to meet with Ursula. Several times, in fact. I asked who she was, and your mother said she was a journalist, interested in publishing some of her poems.
Which is weird. Nobody publishes poetry nowadays.
I have to admit that Ursula hasn't sold a single text in decades.
Poetry's dead, I guess.
Anyway, I didn't push it. Assumed your mother would tell me the truth when she was ready. But then...
Then she disappeared off the face of the earth.
I mentioned her to Nora, but...
I don't follow the magazines around here. Not a big reader, unfortunately. But something about her sounded familiar, you know? Grandpa actually gave a pretty detailed description. Might be Jade.
Okay.
Jade! Jade Galea?
I'm a little...
It's organized a lot of protests.
Something is shining in her eyes. A sense of joy? Excitement? Not sure exactly what, but it's nice to see.
I follow her on all the socials. We've never talked as such, but we have a bunch of mutuals. I sent her a message this morning, but no reply. But my friends, her friends, they'll know where she is, for sure.
She's also the editor of a local magazine, probably where she was going to publish the poems. There's only one printer like that on Atina. The rest is controlled by MK. We could check there, see if they know where we could find her.
We've got options. That's a good start. A really good start. Causality. The locked symbol indicates that the node is locked. You need to reach the key that opens it. Seek for key icons in the augural. Select the node you want to play to find its key on the augural. Move kind of weird. Okay, so that's the key for that one. Explore the printing room, find Jade's friends, tell Nora to be assertive. Sorry, I'm just trying to tell Nora to act natural. More information about Jade, Ursula, and MK. This is more of a power and bond chapter. I kind of want to ask... I don't really want to lie. Alright, y'all pick one. Power or bond? Just pick one, and I'll just make decisions. The more in-depth decisions. I feel like utilizing her friends would be the less issue. But I kind of am curious to find out what Jade's investigation, what her findings were. Where's that leading to? As far as I can zoom out, because I can't see further. Oh yeah, I can, sorry. Where is this leading to? Something way over there. And then this one. Leads way over there. I feel like we haven't given Bond a lot of moments to shine. Because if I think about it too, though, even if I select Bond, right? I won't have a crystal to go this route. Like, I would have to go this one, right? I would think so. So I wouldn't be able to unlock... Well, it would still lead me to the key anyway. Just not to the outcome that I want. So it makes... To me, it makes more sense to select Power's route. Sorry, Bond. Her business contacts are more likely to have forwarding addresses and such. I decide to focus on the other lead.
Let's check the printers.
All right. I'll get my keys and we'll head out.
Let's go.
Let's go. Costello Road. The place isn't far. It's a ramshackle house that, for all intents and purposes, appears to be abandoned. Still, when we rap on the door, someone opens up. Someone who is most certainly not happy to see us. She looks to be about my age. As soon as Laszlo mentions Jade, she jams a finger to her lips and points to the sky. Several drones hover above the street, searching for something, or just on patrol. MK delivery drones. Drones have been used by Mono Concern since the 2020s and are the future of B2B and B2C, whatever that is. These multi-purpose machines have seamlessly replaced cars and trucks on Atina. With thousands of units in flight daily, drones are now an integral part of life on Atina, an omnipotent sight that buzzes night and day. They help workers with their daily tasks. Their cameras and microphones allow Mono Concern to monitor the well-being of the people of Atina and deliver crucial messages in case of emergency. Go drones. Nora and I nod and stroll a little way down the street. As soon as the drones move on, Laszlo disappears inside.
Any idea what this Jade might have wanted with Ursula?
Is that suspicion I detect?
Come on. It's a little weird, right? A stranger at the Naiads. A journalist, of all things. And then my mother disappears.
If it were anyone else, yeah, sus. But this is Jade. She's got to be the most active activist on the island. Plus, she has, like, moral scruples.
Is it just me, or is Nora starting to sound like Jade's #1 fan?
I got a good feeling about this. About Jade. If we find her, she'll help if she can. I know it.
Laszlo emerges from the house and strides over, a big grin on his face. Explore the printing house. Ask about Jade. Ask about the printing room. Laszlo's back, but he's keeping quiet. He sticks his hand in his pockets, clearly enjoying our impatience.
Come on then, tell us.
The owner said she hadn't seen Jade in a while. Usually pops by every few days, but not anymore. She also said something was a bit off. Jade's fire was gone, or something like that. The mag was everything to her. And then she stopped caring. Truth be told, the owner was more than a little spooked, worried. Thought monoconcern might have caught Jade's scent.
This has got to be tied to Ursula.
I need to get Nora to chill out a
I
bit.
don't know. It's all just a bunch of stuff happening at the same time right now. No solid links. Could be a coincidence, you know?
Skate Park is where we'll find her, if she wants to be found. We should head over there. I'm interested in having a chat with this young woman everyone's so enamored with.
Jade's investigation. We're walking through the streets. Laszlo's in front, a smile on his face. Nora and I are behind, trying to keep up with him.
So, did the owner know what Jade was working on? Might have something to do with why she was talking to Ursula.
She said, far as she could tell, Jade was on a big MK investigation. Something to do with a public health program? No specifics, though. Jade hadn't delivered the copy.
Nora almost shudders.
Nothing that could go wrong there.
Doesn't sound like anything Ursula would have a hand in.
I can sense something surrounding us, like a warm blanket. Is one of the aspirations trying to reach me? But as I try to focus on it, it disappears. Causality. You've unlocked this node. You can now access it normally. Yeah, so we have no choice because I chose the power route, so the bond route is closed for this chapter. Can I go to the damn... Hello? Game? Hello? We good? Ursula and MK. There's a shared charge between us, unconscious but evident. Each of us is looking over our shoulders more, checking the skies for drones, our surroundings for eavesdroppers. Like a spy. On my own island.
Doesn't surprise me that your mother might be involved in something to do with that bloody company.
No, me neither. Remember those papers she wrote when I was a kid? MK didn't like those at all.
Ursula was protesting MK.
Not directly. Her work was all about ancient history, historical accounts, Oxyon stuff. MK didn't like any of that, but it was a very different beast back then. Barely a pop.
Either way, she was no fan of Monoconzern, or what it was doing to Atina. Her and Jade teaming up to take them down. Yeah, I can see that.
But without telling us? Your mother is a secretive person, sure, but she would have said something.
I turn to Nora. She looks like she agrees. Laszlo's backup plan. Losing crystals. Nodes can also make you lose crystals when you reach them. This node will make you lose 1 bond crystal and 1 power crystal. Okay. Atina. We head to the skate park. The streets are quieter now, with rush hour long since over. A stray dog trots alongside us for a moment, sniffs my hand, then wanders off. Jade is a long shot, but she's our only shot. Besides, Laszlo claims he has a plan.
Alright, out with it then.
Posters.
Posters. Of Ursula.
Exactly. Look, your mother may not be the best-known woman on this island, but she has connections. Hell, the Naiads is basically a community center, and everyone at the bar knows her. We get her face up everywhere, tell people to contact us. We're bound to get something back.
Nora and I share a glance. This feels good. It could work. I can't help but be skeptical, honestly, myself.
And if we do find this Jade, well, we could run an ad in that magazine of hers.
Use her network to spread the word even further.
Exactly.
That sounds like a pretty good way to piss off MK.
Right.
Yeah. But Jade's our best chance. If we get close to her, we get closer to MK as well.
But you can do that automatically by working for MK. The more we learn, the more Ursula's disappearance becomes shrouded in mystery. Was it really the result of politics? Did she get herself into something she couldn't get out of? And is creating a public scandal really the best way to find her answers? Local poet disappears, MK does nothing. They won't say or do anything. They're already getting away with much, much worse.
Eyes on the prize.
Hi, Bliss.
You're getting closer, right? You're making moves.
Yes. Maybe Nora and Laszlo are right. Maybe this will work out.
Keep that momentum going. Reverie still needs you.
Bliss suddenly becomes absorbed in her handheld console, focused on mashing 2 specific buttons as fast as possible. This glimpse of her undivided concentration is impressive, but it doesn't seem to be going as she planned.
No! Ugh. Can you try to wrap it up before I rage quit this game?
Bliss must know that I can't answer right now.
Also, you didn't hear this from me, but Power's getting all ceremonial about the truth situation.
I like to ask what that even means, but I can't. And anyway, she's already gone. Right. So, Jade. When we get to the skate park, how should we approach her? Alright. This one I do kind of want to go the Bond route. Keep it straightforward. I don't really want to go the... She may take me more seriously by keeping it straightforward, or try to befriend Jade. She may be more inclined to open up. She is her mama, so Ursula is her mother, so Amadio's skate park. We arrive at the skate park and my heart sinks. It's deserted. Not a single soul in sight. I'm about to suggest we come back later when I hear a squeak from Nora. It's Jade, emerging from behind a half pipe. Also, fine, we'll read. Amadio's skate park. Amadio's skate park was built decades ago, and is the only park of its kind on Atina. It has always been, and still is, a place of joy for Alma's youth. In the mid-10s, Monoconcern tried to buy this aging piece of architecture from the municipality offering to modernize the facilities. When this offer was met with contempt by the local community, the corporation eventually agreed to leave it untouched. Since this unfortunate incident, Amadio's has also become a symbol of anti-Monoconcern activism. She's a stranger to me, but there's no mistaking that posture. She looks exhausted. Simple and to the point. That's the way to do this.
Ah, Jade?
The young woman's guard is immediately up. No doubt she's used to being recognized and suspicious of who we might be.
Can I help you?
This is Nora and Laszlo. I'm Polly, Ursula's daughter, from the Naiads. My mother is missing, and we were wondering if you could help us.
The young woman says nothing. Her face is shut down. Is this shock?
We know you visited her a few times at home before she disappeared.
Or she could be assessing us, trying to judge whether or not we're for real. Okay,
We were just wondering if you could tell us what you talked about. If it involved Monoconcern at all.
Jade remains silent. Suddenly she turns her head and looks me straight in the eye.
When did she disappear exactly? What was she like the day before? Was she acting strange?
This isn't the passionate Jade I've heard about. She feels cold, analytical. Jade, born September 15, 2008, studied literature but dropped out. Mother from Malta and father from Atina. Estranged, raised by her mother. Got good grades until she dropped out of school. No stable income, writes articles for various independent publications on an irregular basis. Refused offers to join Monoconcern's open employment workshops. The opposite of the energetic, driven fire starter I'd imagined.
Look, I'm sorry to press you on this. I really am, but we really need to know if you two were planning anything. Beyond the poetry.
She moves closer, and still not answering.
Who's the last person who saw her?
For a moment, I don't know what to do. But she must be asking these questions for a reason. Same as us. Perhaps I need to listen to her. Hear her out. Blocked inevitable nodes. An inevitable node is only active when all its conditions are cleared. This one will only activate if you collect a bliss crystal. Nora gets impatient. Interrupt Jade. Answer Jade's questions. Answer Jade's questions as best as I can, but I have to stifle my impatience. This is getting us nowhere. Weren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions? When I do manage to get in a question, Jade deflects with another. Every time I answer, she asks for more details. She's not being aggressive, she's defending herself. Making sure we can be trusted, perhaps.
Listen to me. Don't fight her.
I know. I'm trying.
The real problem is, I can see Nora crossing her arms and scowling. She's annoyed and getting dangerously close to the boiling point. Take the lead. Trust Jade. Well, that's locked, so... And I also can't go that route either. From the corner of my eye, I can see Nora standing frozen. Her usual electric fidgeting has stilled. Jay's up close now, arms crossed, straight-backed, every bit the investigative journalist. This isn't the badass Nora expected. As Jade continues to hammer questions at us, I see Nora's shoulders set, her face turned down. She's not just disappointed, she's getting defensive. I don't really blame her, but this is a delicate conversation. Can we risk her getting on edge? Allie. Nora loses her cool. Will you let her do this? No? I want to take the lead, but I kinda... I think that's locked, though. I can't do that one. So I can either do this one or this one. I don't really want to do Bond one, though. I decide to go first to focus on my goal.
We really need to know why you were talking to Ursula. She told us you were interested in publishing her poetry, but given all that's happened, well, I don't think that's the half of it.
I catch Nora glancing over, eyes burning. Did I overstep the mark? Was she about to question our new friend here?
Fine. I was doing another investigation into MK, and Ursula was helping. We believe the company was dipping its toes into medical care, or a public health program. A couple of neighborhood kids said an MK agent had offered them coupons and free samples. Said it was to test a new product line. They call it egregore. They claimed...
She sighs, rubs her forehead.
It was going to help them with exams, stress, clarity of mind and all that.
Clarity of mind? Egregore? That feels like something out of Reverie, honestly. But how?
That's all I know.
I know why she turned to Ursula.
Wait. You contacted my mother because of her work on the Oxyons, on the history of Athena, right?
I only stumbled across them by chance. Sounds like MK tried to have them burned. But a few copies survived.
So, Monoconcern is a company that has somehow started to utilize egregore, which is the very essence of energy that keeps Reverie going. Interesting.
They were the only other references to egregore I've ever found.
So MK knew about Ursula all along. Are they the reason she disappeared? I did not need her ass to start going off on people. Let Nora speak. Shush Nora. Jade's confession. Prove Laszlo's plan. Talk about printing posters. I don't want Nora to lash out at Jade. Laszlo shares his thoughts. She won't interrupt no matter how much she wants to. Talk about printing posters. Ask Jade to use her network. Shush Nora. What is this one? Prove Laszlo's plan. Listen to Jay's plan. Create a public scandal. Persuade Jade to network. Let's keep it a secret. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go with Jade. Jade seems more engaged now, her body language less hostile, her expression more responsive. I let her speak.
I'm not one for betting, but if I were, I'd bet this whole island that MK has their fingers in this pie.
Maybe you could... Nora said you had a huge following. Online?
Did she?
Nora's enjoying this, I can tell.
Well, I wouldn't say huge. Sizable, though, yeah.
Could you put the word out? Through the networks? Someone might know something. Might have seen something. My mother wasn't exactly an unknown quantity in Alma. Maybe someone saw her leave?
Jade immediately looks away, refusing to meet any of our eyes.
Well, that's tricky, isn't it?
It is?
Yeah, those networks. They're the lifeblood of Atina's resistance. If I go making them a fact-finding posse, well, MK's gonna shut that down quick as you like.
That's an excuse if I ever heard one. She doesn't want to get involved. Girl, you better find my mama. Prove Laszlo's plan. Jade's confession. I would love to hear her confession now, not only. Can't do offers or help because I haven't done that yet. I'd have to start from back here. Well, I don't want to lose any of the bliss crystals though. Oh, I can't do this one? It has to be this one? Oh, lame. Yeah, I do have 3 bliss crystals. Should I go this route, y'all? Because I think it'd be kind of interesting. Then I would have, because if I have 3 already and then I take the bliss route completely. I gave 1, that would give me 4. Oh, wait. I want to gain bliss crystals. Why can I not go this route? Because if I do this one, then I'm going to automatically lose the... I'm going to have to go through the power route. And I don't want to do that, so... Nora strides forward.
Alright, enough!
Uh-oh.
We've been going out of our minds with worry for days. We heard you might be the sort of person who'd want to help. Help when people are lost. But you're just digging for details. Is the story all you care about? We don't need that. Come on, Paul. If she's not gonna help us, we'll find someone who will.
Jay's a stranger to us and a journalist to boot. A hardened shell is practically a job requirement. Honora's words have caught her off guard. She steps back, arms hanging loose at her side. Oh, I don't have 3 bond crystals though. Damn. Well, if I gain a bond crystal, then I'll be able to take that route. Yeah, because if she silences her, then I won't be able to move forward with Jade's confession. Sorry. It's clear Nora has more to say, so I keep quiet. We've all been through the ringer of late. This might help her relieve some pressure.
I knew I shouldn't have gotten so hyped. But who you are, what you do, you seem to be doing so much good around here. I really don't have words for it, so I thought... But I understand I'm in no position to ask for more. Let's go.
Nora.
Jay's eyes have misted over. There are tears there, welling up at the edges.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to... Oh, hell,
It's okay. It is. Don't worry about it.
The hard edge has evaporated almost completely. Jay wipes her eyes, then her nose.
The last few days, they've been a lot. Like, a lot. The last few months, even. Harder than anything I could ever imagine.
She looks up, trying to force her tears back down.
Maybe I can help. Maybe. Ursula was involved in some stuff. MK stuff, I think. Talking about her disappearance in public? Yeah, probably not a good idea. Last thing I need is more MK heat. Same goes for you lot.
Relief crackles through my spine, lining an unseen load. She's going to help us. Nora has retreated into silence. Knowing her, she's probably regretting her outburst, but it got us what we needed.
I don't know about this MK stuff. But if you can help me find my Ursula... well, that's the only thing that matters.
I'm sorry if I was harsh. You know? Really, I am. Fighting against MK is like pushing away a glacier. No matter how hard we work, it's useless.
Nora looks like she's still wallowing in shame. We'd both mistaken Jade's cold demeanor for callous and disinterest. Turns out she's struggling much like we are. It's safe, is what Jade wanted. It's a win-win situation. Persuade Jade to network. I don't have 3 bond crystals. I don't have 3, so we're going with Bliss. We can't risk it. We can't risk a war with MK.
We'll keep the search secret. Quiet. For now.
Oh, but...
Laszlo, I know, but we can't risk it.
Yeah. You're probably right. It just feels like we're sitting on our hands.
Okay, so the reason why I kind of like this route better is because when I played the game, which again, I played like 70 to 80% of the game, but I couldn't finish it because the decisions I made, I ended up getting stuck. I think I chose to go public with Ursula's disappearance, and that ended up having a very bad ending for Laszlo. He ended up basically joining a resistance and ended up getting badly injured, and I don't want that route to continue to happen this time. So Jade seems to approve.
I haven't seen Ursula in almost 5 years now. I can't guess what she was up to or where she went.
For a moment I could tell Jade's trying to figure out exactly what I mean. Looks like she's itching to ask me more about my relationship with my mother, but opts not to pry.
You can never really know anyone. Not really. Trust me. Found that out the hard way. I had to learn how to trust people. MK's everywhere. And sometimes a relative's the best way to get to you.
That's rough.
In a way, it only goes to show why I fight. And against who.
Dang, donuts are only $7.99 today at Krispy Kreme? Well, during the hot hours. The tension seems to break, and a school day vibes wash over the otherwise empty park.
Well then, I'd better, make myself scarce.
Us too. We should get back to the Naiads.
Here's my number. Call me if I can help. I mean it.
She flashes her phone screen at Nora, pulls out her own phone and types in the number. I'm so hungry now. Something on your mind? Jay has more to say, especially to Nora. As it turns out, Jade lives near the Naiad, so we agreed to walk back together. For the first time I noticed what a beautiful day it is, the sun warming my skin, the breeze flicking loose strands of my hair. We meander through Alma, the four of us. It almost feels tranquil.
It's not easy for someone to go missing on this island. Everyone knows everyone and everything. Alma's a small world. A tight-knit community. You'll find her. Problem is, you've got MK between where you are now and where you want to be. No way you're avoiding a tussle.
Yeah. When I left Athena, my concern was background noise. Just a detail in our lives. Now they're a juggernaut, unchallenged, inescapable. I've realized I'm angry. Resentment burns in me each and every time I hear that name. We turn a corner and the Naiads floats into view. Noah crosses the path to walk alongside Jade.
Didn't mention it before, but I think I was approached by those MK goons you mentioned. The public health project guys.
Shit. Egregore and everything.
Yeah.
Was this the job she told me about?
Listen. You didn't ask for it, but here's my advice. You see them coming again? You run. Or tell them to fuck off, or scream at them, or whatever. But do not take their money, Nora. I'm serious.
No, yeah, I wasn't going to.
I've heard rumors. People who came back the very opposite of healthy. And ones who never came back at all.
There have been other disappearances?
Hard to tell. People go missing all the time. Especially the ones society pushes to its edge.
I can tell Jade's trying to sound reasonable. She's had to deal with so much.
Sometimes they just move on. Change cities. There are rarely any records. But recently, a lot more people than normal have gone away. And most haven't come back.
But the ones who did come back?
Said they were given this egregore stuff. Pills or injections. And that was it. Some got sick, others were fine. But no clarity of mind business.
Could this be the moment to tell the truth? No, not yet. Reverie is my burden to bear, for now. And how do I bring up the aspirations without sounding like I'm having a stroke?
And bear that burden you shall. You must.
I tried to ignore Power's voice. I don't want to start acting weird and lose what little trust we built with Jade. Not far now. Jade gives us a nod and a wave as she heads into her building. As we turn to leave, Bliss appears alongside me. I smile at Nora and Laszlo as we walk along in companionable silence, and Bliss laughs.
Someone's been busy. Well, guess what? We've been busy too. You're not the only bunch investigating. Bond and Power and I have news.
Truth still clings to life, but they are beyond our reach alone. Even our own ties have been severed. But we are close. So very close.
Our world does not cease to be when you are not viewing it. It is imperative that you stabilize your home front quickly so that you may assist us in Reverie. Do whatever you must.
I'm trying.
We know. So, here's the plan. We can clear the way to Truth Sanctuary, but after that, we'll have to summon you. Be ready.
You have reached the end of the act. It is time for you to choose an outcome. Only the ones you have unlocked with the crystals you have gathered are available. Close this tutorial and use X on the outcome you want to play. A spark of joy. Is that the one? Tradition reborn. Displays needs a guiding hand. Truth's buried temple. Blitz is here, bouncing from foot to foot.
Took your time?
Where are we?
Truth's domain. Figured out a way inside. Finally. Anyway, shall we?
We shall. I'm surprised to find a cave, cold and damp. Not at all where I imagined the aspiration of truth would reside. Empty walls, clear water, an unfillable void. It could be how they pictured facts and accuracy. Cold, solid.
Chilly in here, innit?
Also, let's go ahead and read. Truth's buried temple. Truth's underground lake lies far away in the north of Reverie and doesn't have a bed. Its surface is a door, beyond dreams that leads to the subconscious of life itself. Only Truth can stare into it and retain their sanity. This lake is a way for them to see everything and nothing as they please. The cave surrounding it acts as an echo chamber. Much like its owner, this sanctuary has remained unchanged since the very beginning of time, unaffected by cycles and shifts. I guess it's supposed to be Alma. I don't know what the last... Alma is the historic district of Atina known for its characteristic quaint houses and food. The original heart of the island, Alma is an open-air museum, carefully protected by Monoconcern. This district was badly damaged by the 1898 earthquake and has slowly deteriorated. A colorful maze, Alma is a great place for a stroll through the past while admiring the beautiful glass towers of the business district. Unfortunately for everyone, reconstruction projects are often delayed by a small group of anti-Monoconcern activists. Bliss whistles to herself despite the dour surroundings. I see Truth, there in the center. They are broken, shattered. I move closer, my footsteps echoing in the void without dying entirely. Even sound can't hide in here.
Right then. Let's get this old witch back in shape, shall we?
The diminutive aspiration digs through her pockets, extracting a multitude of objects. A garlic press, a halberd, a small owl-like creature staring out from a cage.
I know it's in here somewhere. Aha!
She brandishes a colossal tube of glue the size of a bazooka. Not surprisingly, is an eye-blistering pink.
Now then.
She uncaps the tube. Somehow, it feels all of this is for show. A ritual tied to Bliss's nature. Yet, something changes in the air. A vibration, a rhythm, a hum, coming from the statue itself. My tummy keeps growling. Hope y'all can't hear that. My god, Bliss, stop eating, bro. I'm hungry. Oh my god, we're done. Hopefully? Question mark? We're getting close to the final so I can feel it. Reverie's got to meet through its maze, but there's still a lot I need to figure out for myself. Please let me be done. Damn. Okay, this might end up being a 3-hour-long stream. Truth's Buried Temple. Silence reigns in the cave. The new figure stands before me, regarding me with cool eyes. I hope Bliss was right, that they know where my mother is. The aspiration stirs. Bliss, Bond, Power, they're all here.
I am truth. I am the eye that sees, the unveiled, the watcher in the dark.
Let's go ahead and read Truth. Truth is the unequivocal answer to life, setting boundaries and laws between everything that is. As the guardian of the Book of Facts, Truth keeps a record of the history of Reverie. Truth is the weaver of prophecies and all-seeing eye of Reverie, capable of predicting what will be and seeing everything that could have been. They defined the very structure of Reverie, creating the nexus out of thin air for the aspirations to coexist in. They care deeply about the fate of dreams and devote their existence to ensuring the future can come to pass.
And I am whole, once more. Thanks to you, Harmony.
That name again. No matter.
You're welcome. But please, my mother, Ursula Beauclair, do you know where she is?
My memories remain out of reach, shattered, like my cell. Although I cannot tell you where your mother may be, I do know her fate is entwined with that of Chaos. And that it was Chaos who incapacitated me.
Bliss is sitting on the ground, visibly annoyed by something. Bond seems almost uncomfortable, but Power stands and begins pacing, almost marching.
This is outrageous. We have tolerated this charlatan's exploits for far too long. I've told you before, Chaos would be the death of us. Always scheming and plotting against their own kin. They may have a maze, but I have an army. I'll flush him out in no time.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
No. Such violence would only widen the rift that already threatens to tear Reverie apart.
Right?
We need to listen to each other, please.
Harmony. Our kin Chaos retreated to their endless maze shortly after Truth disappeared. Now we know why.
That maze. Is it impenetrable?
It's a labyrinth of trickery and tomfoolery built by a coward. I'd go in there myself, only...
Only we cannot enter an aspiration's domain without being invited.
And that charlatan will never let us in. They will refuse to fight face to face.
That's enough. Chaos may be unbound, but the secret to their return is consensus, not division.
Bond is correct. War is an engine of strife, and in direct opposition to our needs. And may I remind you, we have other matters to attend to. Our realm lies in tatters, a shadow of itself. Glory refuses reason at every turn. We must decide where our attention is most required.
Truth. Does he tell the truth? Yes. I need to remind them of my own goal.
I have to find my mother. For the sake of my own family.
Did I speak too frankly? They seem surprised.
I hope you understand.
Certainly. It is the logical choice. But I would suggest that a search for Chaos and a search for Ursula may well be one and the same.
I don't understand. Why would they be linked? What aren't you telling me?
Not a single one of them can look me in the eye. Another secret. Another closed door I need to pry open with my bare hands.
I may have a mutually beneficial solution. May. As I say, my memory remains treacherous. Go home. Await the coming of tomorrow. And we will see if fate guides us true.
Fate?
The laugh escapes my throat. The laugh escaping my throat hurts.
Fate is an easy word to throw around. I'll wait for tomorrow.
I am pleased.
Other aspirations that look set to launch into their own sales pitches, but I've made up my mind. I bid them farewell, close my eyes, and plunge back down the rabbit hole to Brittle. I'm back at the Naiads. Traveling between the two realms is always a brief and uneventful affair. Wait, I'm not alone. Something fogs my vision. A popping, crackling sensation that could only be...
Well, that was a pretty mess, wasn't it?
Chaos.
Chaos? I don't understand. Bond said you were hiding, so how are you here? Now?
Hiding? I'm not hiding. I'm out here relaxing, taking a load off, escaping the rat race. You've seen the others. Can you blame me? Doesn't mean I can't talk to you, though, you lucky thing.
But why? Why won't you work with them, then?
Because they've got it all wrong, you see?
I am chaos, as much as truth is truth and power is power. They aren't just names, my dear. I'm not hiding from you. I'm just in a place that requires effort to reach. Live your life by my name. I'm sure we'll see each other soon. Bye-bye for now.
And they're gone, taking their riddles with them. Live your life by my name. They're offering me another path, right? Whatever's coming my way, I need a break. It's late. I'm tired and anxious about whatever truth has planned for tomorrow. Time to eke out whatever rest I can manage. Hopefully that's it. That should be it, right? Oh my god. This is the heart screen. It shows the number of crystals you have collected throughout the story. Aspirations in the egregore to extend their influence over Brittle. Collecting their crystals fills up the gauge that represents their need for egregore. You can press L1 to open the screen at any time on the augural. influence. Fulfilling an aspiration's need for egregore completely will change Atina's destiny. Will you choose a champion? Or will you try to maintain balance between the forces ruling both Reverie and Brittle? Okay, thank God. Thank you for playing. It's only the beginning of your journey. Will the aspirations help you in finding Ursula? You managed to save both Reverie and Brittle? Alright, y'all, so that's... No, thank God. That's the end of Harmony, the Fall of Reverie demo. I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching. That was really long. It said it's supposed to be a little... I think it said a little over 2 hours. It said a little under 2 hours, but we're clearly at 2 hours and 37 minutes. It was okay. I mean, I remember this game being pretty long. So that's why I was like, I would never subject y'all to this. I do need to make a correction about the game that I'm going to be playing tomorrow. I thought the game that Gold requested for me to play was Coffee Talk Tokyo, but it was Best Served Cold. Because I swear, I was like, I don't know if it was Coffee Talk or if it was Best Served Cold. And she only just confirmed. She only just confirmed today that it was Best Served Cold. So I'm going to change that in the stream schedule as well as the game that I'll actually be starting tomorrow in the About section. So I will be playing Best Served Cold. So I'm going to see how that goes. I don't know what that is. I know it has to be like another decision-based game that's probably also some kind of mystery, detective, or whatever type game. So I will find out tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my streams. There is a whole entire playlist of me trying different demos out, with Persona 3 actually being the longest demo I've ever played at 9 freaking hours, with me taking breaks in between because of how long it was, and also working on some stuff on the back end. So yeah, if you want to check that out, fine. If you don't want to, that's also fine. There are also other playlists that do not pertain to Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. So definitely check out that on my YouTube page, which Gold has already put in the chat for me, so thank you for that. Like I said, I'll be starting the game of Best Served Cold tomorrow. I need to double check to make sure I actually have that downloaded. So, this video will be uploaded to YouTube before midnight tonight for sure. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be another decision game, I'm guessing. It's just to give my mind a little bit of a break. But I promise y'all, the game after that is definitely going to be something that is going to be more action-based, which I think is going to be the Pathless. It's either going to be the Pathless or it's going to end up being Dusk Fade. Because it's probably going to end up being the Pathless. Because I don't anticipate for Best Served Cold to be very long. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be finished with that before July even ends. So it might even be before June ends. I don't know. I don't know how long the game is. But it should be Best Served Cold. And then the next game after that should be the Pathless. And I have an interesting demo for in between both of those games. So y'all stay tuned. Anyways, I really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest of your afternoon, evening, night, whatever. Eat something good, and I will see y'all tomorrow with part 1 of Best Served Cold. Annyeong!